Here's the instructional video for the torn and restored napkin. Now, you're going to need a few things for this. You're going to need 3 napkins. I'm using cocktail napkins here. And you're going to need a Sharpie, magic marker, anything of that sort where you can go into your pocket for misdirection. I recommend a magic marker, if you have some sort of small magic wand, anything. To begin, open up 2 of the napkins and ball them up into balls. Just like so. There's 1. There is 2. One of these is going to go into one of your pockets. I put it in my right pants pocket right here along with the marker. This ball is going to go into my right palm. Now here is how you do it. You're going to begin by opening up the napkin and displaying it on both sides. Real easy to do because the natural grip of your hand conceals the palm. Now I like to rip it right into a single piece at first. Show my hands. Then I'll rip a second piece. Now as I bring that second piece over to the other pieces, I will load, here's an exposure from the back, I'm going to load the ball onto those pieces. From my palm, my left thumb grabs it, and I do that in a steady motion. I load it as I rip more pieces. And I always place those pieces in front of the ball. So the ball is always in the back, so I can always keep track of it. And I keep ripping pieces more and more. I'm showing you an exposed view here, of course. And finally, I start balling them up. So from the front, you can't see that other ball. But once they're balled up pretty well, I've got 2 balls side to side. One of them is restored, one of them hasn't been ripped, and these are all torn pieces. So I'll keep scrunching those, and as I scrunch, notice I twisted it around. So now the ones in the front is the restored napkin, and the ones in the back, those are all the pieces. And I've really crushed it down into a small ball, and I make a real point of showing my hands empty, except for what they believe to be those torn pieces. So right here in the front is the restored ball. I reach into my pocket, and as I do, I come out with the magic marker, and the other one is just palmed. It's just held in the hand. No tricky shows about it. I tap, I drop the marker, and as I come up with the ball and palm, here's pretty much the only move involved. I come up, and I'm going to bring this ball into view, considering since this is the only ball in view from the front, I'm just going to steal the other ball as I open this one. So right there's the torn pieces, the other restored napkin. I'm going to open it all up and show it. Boom. Restored. Now, at this point, you can either do a mock explanation or you could pretend to mess up and have shown. Oh, whoops. Oh, you saw it. Either one will work. I usually prefer to do a mock explanation. It does not matter though. So at this point you show, oh, you see the torn pieces. So at this point you can display, oh, you caught me red-handed. And what you can do is you're going to take the ball and you're going to say, okay, so you caught me. You see, I was holding the torn pieces in my hand. You place them right back in your palm, and you say, and what I did is then I would grab the marker. Now notice, I'm going to just take the top ball, the one that's restored. I'm going to turn my hand down with the torn pieces. And as I pick up the marker, I just did the move. Now if you're seated, what you're going to do is you're going to pick up the marker, and as you go off the table, you're going to have all attention is here. You're going to pick up the marker, all attention is here. That's where your eyes are. You're going to allow this ball, the torn pieces, to drop into your lap. So it should look just like this. Oh, you caught me red-handed. I had the torn pieces in my hand. Watch as I give a little tap. And you're going to, as you go back, ditch the pieces. Tap that one. Your hands are empty. There's one ball in your lap. You can get rid of that whenever it's convenient. And show that you really never taught them how the trick was done, because there indeed is another restored napkin. That's the torn and restored napkin.